Hi, today is Tuesday, the 18th of July. I've just watched some really good videos on codependency and narcissistic relationships, and I'm trying to understand a little bit about what I've been through and how I can heal myself properly, because the mental abuse is, it's been really bad. Anyway, today I'm feeling really weak. I know he's on a plane on his way back to Australia and will be home in a few hours. Originally, I was going to be home waiting for him to come, but I left 2 days ago. Last night I went on a little self-destructive path with a neighbour, and we had a few wines, and I got drunk. I get drunk very easily. And I sent the girlfriend an SMS yesterday telling her that somebody else existed, that he was a piece of work. And I also sent a voice recording, but I sent it to both of them. That obviously downloaded later in the evening, not when I sent it, because he sent me messages in regards to that through the night. Anyway, I kind of feel bad that I did that, but I sort of don't, because I felt bad for her, because it's of no fault of hers. I'm quite sure when they started their relationship that she had no idea that somebody else existed in his life. I mean, how would she know? Because he's a liar. He's not going to say, hey, listen, I have a girlfriend, we're fighting this week. But, anyway, that's fine. So anyway, I feel kind of better. So now she can make her own choices. If she chooses to be with somebody like that, then that's her problem, and I'm happy for them. But I don't think she would be so silly. As for him, well, excuse me, he was quite angry. He's always angry at me anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I didn't entertain any conversation or reply to any message. Or once I replied when he sent me back the message I sent her and said, why did you send her that? And I said, you can't keep hurting people like that. What you're doing is wrong. That was all. But I didn't reply to anything else. I know exactly what he's like. So going back to that video today, which was really good, by a doctor in Illinois, I think, called Dr. Paul Rosenberg. He was really good. I watched one of his seminars, which I'll put into something later. It went for about an hour, and it had some Q&A at the end. Of course, I didn't contribute a Q&A because it was already pre-recorded. But it was really interesting and helped me understand a lot about why I personally am attracted to narcissists. Which can not always be a bad thing, but the type of narcissist is where the problems lie. I'm going to learn a little bit more about that, not because I want ammunition if I ever run into him in the street, but because I would like to be aware now of the sort of people that I attract in my life and the sort of people I'm attracted to, because it's a really hard and cruel cycle. I don't want to continue with that narcissist path. Anyway, I wish I had lots to say today. We'll try and post something every day, or at least every couple of days, 5-10 minutes, something, just to document my own journey from here to there. You know, I really want myself back. I really miss myself. You know, I used to bound out of bed in the mornings and I was happy, and I'd go for a walk or go down to the cafe or go to the gym, or, you know, everything was great. You know, I did my hair and my skin looked good, and everything. But the last few months is just like, oh, you know, my skin is grey. You know, I've got bags under my eyes. I don't do any exercise. I'm lucky if I brush my hair. I dress like yuck. And I just really don't really love myself like I used to. So I kind of want to be that person back again because I miss that person. Yeah, so, okay, so that doctor said to recover from a relationship of sorts, you know, 30, 60, 90 days, you know, 3 to 6 months, you know, with 12-month turnaround. So, and they spoke on the addiction of it, like, you know, almost being addicted to the narcissist, and, you know, the different types, being the covert narcissist, the one that doesn't think they are, and, you know, the nasty ones, and the borderline personality disorders. And it was really quite interesting. If you are going through something similar, your own thing, or just have an interest, you know, take the time. And yeah, one thing I did walk away with that I will share with you is he made a comment. It was always observe but never absorb, and that really hit home for me, because for the last, you know, whatever many months it's been with the mental abuse that I've been going through with him, I've absorbed everything, and it's made me feel sick, physically and mentally, and that's where the damage lies. But to actually observe it, so now, especially this last few days, you know, when he sent me that nasty message, I sort of sat back and I looked at it, and that was the first time in a long time that I've sort of been able to look at something as a third person almost and go, hey, that's not okay. That's not okay. If somebody spoke to one of my girlfriends like that, I would say, that's not okay. And it's not okay. So yeah, just go with that one. Always observe and never absorb. Don't absorb that negative energy, because it's not about you. It's about them. And this journey, this life is about you, not about someone else. So you've got to refocus and make your journey about you, not about someone else, because you, like me, we are important. We are important to the people that love us and support us and care for us. You know, it's our family and our friends, children, if you have them. You know, we are important to them, and we need to be who we are so we can love them and look after them, because they're the ones that need us and we need them, not the narcissists. Okay, well, that's me for today. I hope your day is a little more sparkly than mine, but that's okay. I'm working on my spark, and yeah, wherever you are, just remember, always observe but never absorb. Observe, absorb. Negative energy. Do not absorb it. See you later.